In my childhood, I have seen that my father taught small kids and advised them to read more and more and be a great man like Madhu. So this teaching quality and inspiration make me to be a good teacher in future.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to FaceTime with Leaders, a podcast series by World Development Corporation. I am Tane All, uncovering some great achievements and contributions of unsung heroes, hence inspiring others. We have today on our show Dr. Santosh Kumar Mishra. We welcome you on the show, sir.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
With a doctorate and specialization in various fields, he has given invaluable services to the world of teaching for 33 years and has held very significant roles. Sir, I'm truly thrilled that you have made it to our show today. And to start the show, our first question for you is that education is a field that requires a lot of dedication. I firmly believe that this comes from fondness. So, how do you develop this level of liking for your field?
Yes. In my childhood, I have seen that my father taught small kids and advised them to read more and more and be a great man like Madhu. So this teaching quality and inspiration make me to be a good teacher in future. Many of my villagers give respect to my father. Again, my uncle, who was also a gold medalist in Sanskrit, was a teacher in government high school, whom all called Pandit. So this sense motivated me to be a teacher whom society gives always respect. In my childhood, I felt nobody gave respect to illiterate or mischievous kids who were my friends at that time. So I was determined to read more and more and be a teacher.
Very nice to hear, sir. That's truly wonderful to hear. You've served across roles from teaching and consulting to research, which is your latest. I wish to know how strategically you plan such transitions.
Yes, I liked everything, teaching, consulting, social work, and also research. But I started my journey from a consultancy company, that is the
Okay.
Unilever Venture Capital Investment Consultants. After passing my MCom from Utkal
Okay.
University in the year 1989, I joined that company 1990. That was a
Okay.
consulting company. So I want to do a great corporate job ethically in the last part of my life. This is maybe the independent directorship, etc. So I planned and joined this course.
Oh, lovely, sir. Sir, you have set a great example since you have been honored with a doctorate which requires undivided dedication. I'm a little curious to know how you balance your work life and quest for knowledge.
Yes. I got the doctorate with so many hardships because I joined in the year 1990
Okay.
uh, in one of the my guide. He refused, and that thesis was again disqualified. Then I searched for another guide, and which was a problem at that time. I was harassed, but still then I was determined, and that determination also inspired me. Where my wife joined with us, she told, "No, you try, and you will be in one day you will be a doctorate." So, while working at KBDAV College, Nirakarpur, which is 65 kilometer away from Utkal University, from in the college, I have to stay from 8 a.m. to 3 p.m. Then I came back to join guide at Utkal University, Banibihar. And I may leave at 9 p.m. or 10 p.m. And go back home, reach 11. So these were the hardships, and I tried and I tried. For that purpose, I go to Delhi Secretariat, Indian Institute of Foreign Trade, Jawaharlal Nehru University to collect data in the year 2008. At that time, there was no data available in Google at that time. So everything I have to collect and xerox. And then in the year 2012, I got the PhD. And that PhD, this was the 75 years celebration convocation of Utkal University, where governor gave the award, but side by side, our chief minister, our prime minister, our president of India, all the dignitaries were there
Wow.
to honor the doctorate degree to me. That was my great achievement.
Truly is, sir. I mean, that's rare.
I know the
Hmm.
problem is not a problem. The problem is our attitude about the problem. That is why I tried and tried and I was qualified. Okay.
Lovely, sir. Sir, in terms of your professional accomplishments, there are many. Namely, you've helped thousands of students in their educational pursuits, contributed to research, authored books, and earned several awards amongst others. I know it is difficult, but if you had to choose one, sir, then what do you consider as your greatest achievement?
All the achievements have the same importance for me. To
Okay.
study more after high school was a dream for me because my father refused to give me higher education.
Oh,
So I started my college level study by earning while learning.
wow.
So my greatest achievement was the PhD degree, first one. Then another, I taught one of my good students, Abhishek Mahapatra, who got first class first. That is the all Odisha topper in a CHSC exam. Then he opted for chartered, and now he passed chartered company secretary and costing. Costing he got gold medalist.
Wow.
So the achievement of my student is also my glory. This is the second achievement. And third was also one history is there. One of my student, Santosh Sahu by name, whose father is selling gupchup.
Hmm.
I did not know while I taught him in the plus two level. When I
Hmm.
know his father refused to continue his schooling, I told him, why, what is the problem? Now, this is the problem. My financial condition is not good. Then I helped him much. I coached him without any even help of books, and he got first class with distinction in become honors from the Prananath Autonomous College, Khordha. Then he joined one that is the PMIR course. Now he is engaged and he's continuing his family. Has got a best with a son and his father is happy. And this is another happiness for me.
Lovely, sir. Sir, academia is a very interesting field and such a selfless way of working adds true value to it. So, now as I have touched upon the topic of value, I am certain that lifelong learning is one value you live by. If you have to advise our viewers on it, then what would you say?
Yes. Building knowledge is a lifetime pursuit. And in an investment in knowledge pays the best interest later on. So in one in a sloka is there, that is the knowledge. Knowledge is the greatest wealth in the world. There is no compromise because it is the best asset in the world. One sloka is there. Yantirvi bontyate naiva, Sorenapi noniyote, Danena no khyang jati, Vidyaratnang Mahadan. Vidya Ratna, it is the greatest asset. So investment in the knowledge pays great interest later on. So I think acquiring knowledge, I liked it.
Yeah.
I have developed the learning process to read books, etc. In my childhood, it may be in my childhood, that is 8th class to 12th class, I have the chance to listen Mahabharata, all types of Ramayanas, all types of Harivansha, etc., etc. Because my great grandfather he continued as a hobby. All the villagers are there to, they are gathered in the evening to listen. Sometimes I have read also some of the topics. So from that time, I liked learning. Learning story is also my hobby. It increases some knowledge. Though all types of stories I may not remember, but the theme is within me. So I want to read. Also, big corporate houses are going out of market because of this. They must.
Yeah. Yeah.
Knowledge adds value. That is
True.
the theme. Okay.
So thanks a ton for such wonderful piece of advice. In fact, I made a note for it for myself also. So, the reason that I said lifelong learning is one value you live by is because you've taken up corporate governance, ESG, etc. as courses to upskill for a boardroom role. Now, I wish to know how exactly you got interested in it, sir.
Because I started my journey from my corporate, then I switched over to teaching.
Hmm.
I gathered knowledge from reading various books, Shastras, Puranas, etc., etc. Acquiring knowledge is an unending process, which adds value. So the best act is to utilize the theme of knowledge which I acquired for the betterment of society as well as the corporate world. So, due to misgovernance, unethical activities, big corporate houses are out of the market. Satyam, etc., etc. So many examples are there. So, I want to lead the corporate houses in an ethical manner to protect the greater interest of stakeholders.
Yeah.
So I choose to be an independent director, whether relative to corporate governance or ECG or finance audit, etc. Different types of knowledges are there. Depending on the situation, I think to apply which will be suitable. But everything depends on God.
Hmm.
त्वया ऋषिकेश हृदि स्थितेन यथा नियुक्तोऽस्मि तथा करोमि. I think I'm doing nothing. That is the direction of God, inspiration of God, wish of God.
True. So you've given a lot of hopes for those who wish to take up directorship roles. So, Directors Institute is your one-point solution for upskilling in ESG, corporate governance, etc. How close do you feel you've reached to your directorship goal with our assistance?
Yes, the teaching and training method provided by our Directors Institute is unique. As a, if you think of a parrot being a bird, he speaks, it speaks Ram, Ram after the coaching made by the mentor. So, if a Directors Institute will coach me, why not? I must be an independent director because the brain of a human being is superior to the brain of a bird like a parrot. Nothing is impossible in this world if there is a strong determination,
Yeah.
dedication, and hard work. So I believe in these qualities. I tried my best, and I have also faith in the World Development Council and to coach me in the right way and to make me fit. Okay, sir.
So, from someone who has such a big teaching experience, this truly is a very big compliment for us, sir.
Experience is a good teacher.
Great, sir. It has been my privilege to have you on our show. Your inputs have unified education and the corporate world, and this is, as I said, truly amazing. I wish you the best in your journey ahead, sir, and thank you so much once again for making some time out for us today.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Have a great weekend.